Hello students, we are going to take session 2 of ICT skills today, where we are going to discuss about the parts of computer and peripherals. So we should know the meaning of peripheral. Peripheral is any device that is connected externally to the computer, like your keyboards, microphones, speakers. They all are peripheral because they are connected externally, and these all peripheral device, they help in the completion of IPO cycle for computer. This IPO cycle means input, processing, output, and we know that any of the computer will perform any task in these three steps. So here this IPO cycle will be in need of the input devices, will be in need of the processing devices, and will be in need of the output devices. So as you can see is given in the book that input units are required. Input units are required, or the input devices are required to enter the data into the computer. Then whatever is data, whatever data is fed, that needs to be processed. Some arithmetical and logical work is to be done on that will be done all through by the central processing unit. Then we will be in need of seeing the output, and that output will be shown on any of the output unit. We may make use of any of the output unit, like monitor can be used, like printer can be used, depending on the requirement. Sometimes we may be in requiring, sometimes we may be in the requirement of storing our data. So in that case, we are going to store the data on the storage device. We will store our outputs on any of the storage device, like we have the optical devices for the storage, we have hard disk for the storage, we have pen drives for the storage. So we may make use of any of the storage devices. So whenever a computer system is made, whenever we have a computer system, that computer system is basically made up of two things. Of that, one is the hardware, that means all the physical parts of the computers, like pen drives, motherboards, RAM, etc. And the softwares. Softwares are those programs on the instructions which run on the computer so that you can perform any task. Some of the examples are like Word, Paint, Scratch, Excel. These all are the softwares. So we'll be looking at first some of the input devices. The very common input device, keyboard. We all know about this, that this is going to be used for typing the text in the computer, and it consists of the letter keys, number keys, and special key. Then we have the mouse, which is generally a pointing device which is used to point on the screen, and this basically helps to draw, color, and play games. Then we have the microphone. This microphone is used to record the voice. Whenever we want to record our voice into the computer, we will make use of the microphone, and even to communicate with each other, we make use of the microphone. So these are also the peripheral devices, and these are also the input devices. Moving ahead, we have yet another peripheral or the input device, that is joystick. It just looks like a gear of a car. Joystick, it is used to move the pointer on the screen, and basically used for playing computer games and as the flight stimulators. Then we have another peripheral or another input device, that is a scanner. It will convert any text or any text or any handwritten thing into the digital format. It will digitize everything that is written in the form of hard copy, that can be easily and directly transferred into the computer. Then we have the web cameras. Mostly nowadays we have cameras installed in our computers and laptops. But in case if we don't have, we can make use of this sort of external web camera, which will help you to take live photos and help you to make videos. Further, we have the barcode reader. This barcode reader is used exclusively to read the code that is written in the form of bars. Bars are the series of black lines of the very thickness. Some are quite thick, some are thin, which you must have noticed on the products. So that is used to read the information that is written in the form of these bars. How it works? It works by emitting the laser beam. It emits the laser beams. When these laser beams are reflected back, then this information is understood by the system. So mostly it is found in the supermarkets, libraries, in the luggage handling at the airport. Basically they people make use of this. Then we have the optical character reader, which is called as OCR. This is a method of inputting the text through the scanner, but it has got a special type of software that will convert the characters into the ASCII codes. These are the American Standard codes for every text. So this gets converted into the ASCII code. Therefore, the processing can be done fastly, accurately, and easily. Then we have another, that is magnetic ink character reader, MICR. Magnetic ink character reader, this is used to read the text that is written with the special magnetized ink. This will read the characters written with the magnetic ink, and this basically is used for reading the checks. You all must have noticed some special type of text written on the checks, where the branch name, the account number of the customer, the check number is written. So to read that special type of characters which are written with the special magnetic ink, this magnetic ink character reader is used. So these were some of the commonly used input devices or peripherals. In the next video we will be discussing more about the keyboard and the mouse.